try this one more time. Keyboard over here. And let's lock in.
Friend.
Alright, so I'm doing a little more solo play right now because my buddy is out of heavy mans. So yeah, it's kind of like, I guess, what made me start this. It would be kind of fun for myself to kind of look back on and why I started this. If I'm doing this like 50 hours now from now, and wondering why I even bothered doing this. I just kind of semi-recently, not semi-recently, it's actually been a little bit, I finished the season, I 100%ed the game, and I was just like, you know what, okay, it'd be fun. Also, the fact that my buddy, as y'all know him, is good in EJ, if you ever look at some of my other videos, and this is one of the few games that I can, like, actually challenge him on, because I put a little more hours into the game, but also I just have a lot of experience with like platformers and stuff like that. Grew up on PC, but like platformers has always been fun to me, and I didn't play much of the original Hollow Knight, but I was a big enjoyer, so I watched a lot of it, but I didn't really play all too much myself. I do have the game, so probably after wow, I can't do this with text. Probably after I complete this game, I'll probably will give Hollow Knight a go. Probably not 100% it, but probably get through the game, probably get the true, which I know is a good song of the game, but it's a good try nonetheless. I normally try, I've done a couple of attempts of this so far, and I normally try getting all of the moss berries first. I'm gonna kind of describe a little bit of my thought process because I don't think okay, I guess to be fair, I haven't been watching very many of those long streams, to be fair, because for the longest time I wanted to make sure I played this game completely fresh, you could say, quote unquote. I didn't watch any tutorials or any videos telling me what I need to do. The only thing that I did to look something up was using the interactive map, or to ask one of my friends, buddies who's also 100% in the game, around the same time I did. And then alternatively to that, like, extensively, I did watch the speedrun. Ziggy, stop. But, yeah. So the thing I'm doing right here is a little speedrun tag that you can but since the ceiling is lower, the moss mother hits her head against the wall a lot more. So you can just get more hits. It's a lot easier to get a lot more hits in. You can see that it's shorter over there, which is over here. And you kind of have to, she's like way up there, so you just don't get as many hits in. So that's the reason why you keep her all the way to the right hand side there. I learned that from Blue. All of these stuff, like speedrun tech that I'll talk about, is from Blue. Because he was saying that I modeled to do my speedrun, which I was much of a quote-unquote speedrun because I just like followed the main, what do you call, just guide of it, and I pretty much did the same things he did, just in a very much longer format. I think his took about 1 hour and 9 minutes, if I remember correctly. And I decided I was just gonna follow that because it was the most recent speedrun, and I did do some of the speedrun tech. Like, for example, you can spoilers if hopefully you're not watching a steel run person for the first time. And I'm about to do some spoilers. If you haven't played the game, I highly recommend playing the game as somebody who hasn't played Hollow Knight but has a lot of hours on watching it. Anyways, I ended up skipping the like the blasted steps area. You can pretty much skip that entire area, and I might be doing that for the Steel Soul. I don't know. I've yet to decide. But I do plan on getting all the movement first for Steel Soul because it's just nicer to have all the movement tech just personally, because I'm more used to it after just 100%ing the game. I will be killing things on the way because I'm going to need shell shards in the future, so I might as well just gather them as I go versus like having to backtrack. Yeah, just kind of killing things on the way as I go. Right now, what I plan on doing is actually a skip. So this is something that I found, again, via Blue, so all the credit goes to him. Where there's normally an arena that you have to go underneath here, if you're familiar with the game, on the left here. But we're going to be using this guy, whom I don't know the name of, to help me out. And I'm just going to bait him over here. It's being a little difficult this time. Bait this guy over here, and so we can skip the entire arena section that we don't have to go through. Nope, too low. And it's just preventing us from having to go into another arena type. Oh, really? So, normally he does it like in 2 attempts. It normally takes me a couple to set him up in the right spot. That's not high enough. Maybe. Nope. Okay, I got like 2 more attempts at this. There you go. 1 more attempt, so. It's perfect. I get to skip some of the things. I'm pretty sure that's, I think it's like around a minute skip if I remember correctly. Pashanka.
Pashanka. Mieszko.
We stand chakra here. But yeah, I don't normally I haven't been going and getting any of the maps, especially since I've 100% the game and done a little bit of speedrun. I say that like I've speedrun the game, like in actuality when I haven't. I just followed a speedrun guide, pretty much. The downwards movement, again, if you're actually interested in all of the tech, which in some stuff I'm not doing, I just watch this video. But yeah, I just go through here and just clear out all the enemies. So you can slash his hair. Again, I also went on blue. When I was playing this myself, I literally just got hit by that person every time before I had dash. I'm intentionally skipping the rosaries there because I'm gonna wait till I get like dash and stuff like that. I'm pretty much just hard focusing the what do you call the movement, like I said earlier. So I just can have easy movement for all of this. Again, gathering rosaries along the way because what I plan on doing is using the Wanderer's Crest for like all of the game, because I mean the Wanderer's Crest is just so broken. It's so busted. So that's what I plan on using. I normally would get those guys, but I'm not feeling like going there now. So we're just gonna get Silk. I think it's called Silk Spear if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So hopefully I can go get the Wanderers, because I did do a couple of attempts before last stream and this stream. Because I don't know. Originally I said after I was gonna 100% the game, I was gonna do some Steel Soul attempts because I feel like it's a little more out of the ordinary. Less people are doing them because everyone's streaming Silksong right now. Oh, of course, it's an amazing game. Don't hit me. But yeah, I just felt like doing it. I don't really do this for the popularity or the publicity. I do it. I explained it on the last stream, but I'll explain it again. I really just do it for my YouTube channel. I'm not looking for followers or anything. Just for fun. My own little personal dialogue. Some things that, I don't know, be interesting to see later on. See how I complete things, and if friends are ever like, how did you do this, or how did you get past this? Well, I mean, I have a recorded record of it. Oh, whoops, I forgot to get the other berry. But yeah, so that's the only reason why I'm streaming. Not really doing it for the views, per se, just for fun. And then just inner dialogue that I have randomly. I think that there should be one here, yeah. And hey, maybe if anybody is playing Silksong actively and is looking for something, maybe I could help. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm I'm going to grab the bench. Oh no, I can't do that first one. I'm just gonna kill this one. I don't mind thinking a little bit because, I mean, I'll just rest at benches for the time being. Again, just grabbing razors and stuff like this. I will eventually head back to, bone something, whatever that's called. Bone bottom, I think. I will return there to go get a wish. But right now, I'm just gathering razors and shells because I'm gonna need them. I need 500 anyways, so it's not like I'm burning time, and I'm not going for a speedrun either, so it's fine. Go up here, give it a quick, try to keep my HP up because I have died for just kind of dumb reasons. Yeah. Grab this bench. Alright. Do this boss one shot because we can't not do it one shot. My gal, Bell Beast, level. Yeah, I also figured out this was her through blues as well. A little tip on this boss. I don't know if people really fully cover it, but one thing you want to look for is listening for audio cues. If she makes a noise before she gets out of the ground, then you know that it's gonna be a and if it's not, then you know that it's just gonna be a normal charge attack. This is pretty easy. You gotta look at you. Don't look at the and if you don't, not this way. It's not too bad. All the fights, you should be able to do this. Pretty close to hitless. Should be a couple more swings. Again, be careful with these bells. Use the switch as you can. Hit, Lamau. And just playing the safe is normally the best option because just making sure you can get through it. Again, Steel Soul, the most important part is staying alive, so speed doesn't really matter. And we get the silk. The first one, that's great. I ended up looking on some forums to see like what some Steam forums and some Reddit forums as well. I was surprised by how people thought the difficulty curve was. I mean, I could be just somewhat of a gamer myself. I found it as a really good difficulty. I mean, to be fair, I'm a little masochistic in that way, where I do like a really good challenge, but I never thought it was like too challenging. Like, sure, maybe some things were a little brutal, but I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. Like, people were complaining about runbacks, people were complaining like double damage, and for the record, I did beat the game prior to the nerfs of everything, so I beat it the day one Silksong, so I'd have that underneath my belt. I can say that I beat the hardest version of it. It's not too bad, genuinely, in my personal opinion. Now, what they did was very nice quality of life changes, very nice, so definitely not complaining about that, but I don't think it was like unreasonably difficult. I also was seeing a lot of people on the forums agreeing with me a little bit because it was very polarizing. Like I don't think that people were either it's too difficult or it's just right, which I personally fall into the just right category because like I found it fun. I found it a lot of fun to just play the game. Again, like I said earlier, there was a couple of runbacks, and I'll talk about the freaking arena that I was absolutely raging at. It was the one in Hunter's March. If you know, you know. It's the first arena that you can enter into Hunter's March. Even okay, if you know about Hunter's March, I'm coming up to it actually. There is a boss. I don't know what his name is off the top of my head. But there is a boss that, or mini boss, should I say, that is pretty much the entrance to Hunter's Edge, and he is a bit rough, I will admit. First time playing through, like, having no dodge, no dash, which, like, huge kryptonite, not having dash, like, a typical way of dodging stuff in most games. Oh, also, another random thing, while thinking about dodging in games, I came from For Honor as well, so I played a little bit of that. Not a huge For Honor person. Big ups to my uncle, who is like a diehard For Honor fan. But yeah, I enjoyed playing For Honor myself, so I enjoy pairing mechanics and stuff like that. So I heard, allegedly, by the way, the boss is over here. That boss is a bit rough to do. Without dash. With dash, piece of cake, breeze. Without dash, hell. So that was rough. I also, funnily enough, like in my main playthrough, I did not get this tool until like way later, which is ironic because it's like one of the best early game tools. Because you just get like flat damage. There's a good sum of them. I think the first, like when you first get it, you get like something like 12. If I remember correctly off the top of my head. I'm not fully aware. But yeah, it's something really easy, and I forgot to go to the druid. It's fine. I'll go back to her. Not all too concerned. Forget that. You just go right here. Normally we can ledge grab that and just go over. If I don't have full soul, I'll go down there and farm that guy. If you do have full soul, you can just burn through that guy. I normally either jump or dash here because I've fallen into the lava too many times already. So, again, we're just doing down dashes here. And again, some of these guys, because it's just because I have rosary. They're not bad rosary. Oh. Yeah. Those guys, those pitchforks guys for the coals, they're pretty easy. You just do 1 or 2 hits if you're feeling ballsy. You can go for 2, and just do a little hop over the first attack. It's pretty simple. I mean, especially if you see it once or twice. You start doing it once or twice, it's not that hard. I love her little melody. Now, is she better than Conifer? How is this his name? Questionable, because my buddy, Connor, he is always like, no, Conifer is the GOAT, which, to be fair, his melodies are pretty good. But as somebody with a classical background, I love Chakras. Chakras is so good. There is some speedrun tech that I just intentionally left out that I could have done just now. You lure that guy that I just killed, I forget what they're called, I'm just gonna call him a flying bellhead. No, that is not an insult. You take him over to their area, and then you just pogo on him. I just realized how much damage that knife does. Wow. Alright, so 1 hit, small hop, 1 hit, small hop. Pretty easy, once you know how to do it. That bro just got eviscerated. I really should have gotten the wish, but it's fine. It's not that I'm facing any pilgrims over here, so. There's a little bit of speedrun tech here that you can use the pony to, after he jumps, if they jump. Anyways, you do it there, but it's not. It's like I think a 2-second time save versus just going on without the sword. And I usually just heal if I ever have just extra health. A little cool speedrun movement here. Just grabbing all the ledges. And you go off that guy. This is the first arena that we actually fight in. One of them drops down. These guys you can just take your time. You can stay close to, and it's probably easier to stay close to these guys. If you don't stay close to them, they will end up throwing spikes at you, which is annoying. I think we can try that. These guys are easy. This guy comes out first, so I normally just do it. Another one of these guys. And after hitting the one, and boom, you're done. Now we should have access to deep docks, which if you just hold left here, so those will just fall straight down. What I normally do, if I'm ever low on HP, and by the way, we're about to get Swift Step, or I forget what it is, Swift Claw, I don't remember off the top of my head. This is what I'm pretty much following the speedrunner line right now, because it's the fastest way to get movement, so why not? So, yeah. Swift Step, I was right. There's a what's it called, a charm later on that you can get for to get your dashes faster, which is nice. Alright, I'm going to go back here. There's also a bench here, but I don't need it right now because I'm trying to save on a rosary, because I am trying to get to 500 rosary, like I said earlier. I will look into this, because usually I'm a little short on shell shards. I could take the bellway, but I'm actually gonna come back this way so I can unlock the door. Just for map completion, and if I ever need to, which I probably will never, but I'm just doing it for map completion. So I don't get annoyed, because usually I get annoyed every single time I see like an incomplete map. It's fine if I don't get the secrets, because I'm not going to be getting every secret, not in this run. I do hopefully plan on, if I do make it far in this run and complete the game, hopefully I can go for 100%. I will be going for it. No promises I'm making it though, because I have no idea how long this is going to take. But yeah. As you can see, I can press tab and nothing happens yet because I haven't bought a map. Which in the speedrun, you just straight up never buy a map. Which makes sense. Again, if you're maximizing, you can do this everywhere, but... Oh yeah, I forgot about the rosary over here. I'm not gonna go for that one because that one will take me back out to the next one. Funny little thing here, because I unlocked this door early and I hadn't gone to this area first. I forgot what her name, but the lady with the I probably get a little bit of hate from my buddy, but I don't remember her name off the top of my head. But yeah. And we'll be grabbing the wishes here. And this is kind of the start of the, what do you call? You don't have enough shell shards. The grind for the first 500. I can just go to the Beltway. Also, funny thing, whenever this person gets surprised by the first spell beast. Funny thing. Oh, I haven't been dashing. I forgot that I got dashed. Lamau. Also, the reason why I'm doing jump dashes is because this is like 6% faster. I'm not doing it for the speed, I'm doing it for fun. Not necessarily an optimizer, but I just find it fun to do the rhythm. It's a little more fun than just holding the sprint button down the entire time. And I'll probably be here for the next 10-15 minutes, just kind of grinding. Hopefully not dying. I need to go back to the Druid, which I'll do right now because there is a... Can I go over here? I forgot. I do still need to get something from her. I'll grab it on another round. I need to grab the, actually, I don't know the name of it. And I'll grab the rosary that's right above me. I'm glad I didn't fall down, because that would have been annoying. And that rosary is just lost rosary.
Whoa!
Again, I'm just gonna get this away because of the shell shards.
Yanara.
I don't know if you guys were hearing double audio the entire time, and I'm sorry if you did, because I just never saw that on my OBS. Druid's Eye, that's right. This is just a nice one to have. Especially in series, I probably will be running this for the majority of the run. At least in the beginning half. It just means that if I get hit, then I can replenish a bit more silk, which is just good for me. And I don't want to go back for that because I'm lazy. Oh wait, never mind. I will go for it because I didn't realize where it was. Lamau. Alright, with this wish, I should be getting 120 rosary, which is nice. I don't need this, it's fine. Oh, and I did forget to do something, which I will be going over here for. Funny story about what I'm about to get. I literally got this last, okay, it's a spool fragment that I'm getting, and it's in the beginning area, but the funny story about it is that I forgot / didn't know about this until literally it was the last spool fragment that I got for the game, which is funny because I 99% completed this game, and then the last spool I had to look up because I didn't know where it was, and it was in the fucking beginning of the game. I literally missed the beginning spool fragment. I only looked up 3 masks myself. When it came to looking stuff up, I was pretty good with just finding it. I did look up some areas in the map because, I'm not gonna lie, some of these hidden areas are stupidly hard to find. But that's one of the exploration. I guess exploration I'm not as good at. I'm just good with the platforming section of it. Yeah. But I still enjoy the platforming sections. But yeah, I literally got this for 100% right here, which is funny. I'm not gonna shortcut. just go over to the far left to get all the way down. Not that. You can use both the down slash and also the brain work with me here. The oh, I forgot this. I'm brain partying so hard right now. The dash has things to break your fall, which is nice. And now I'm gonna get the simple key so I can go get the travelers. I forgot to break the beads. I will be keeping the frayed rosary strings because technically speaking, those are limited in the game. My buddy Connor, he was like, yo, Aura, if you just keep all the ones that you can't get in the rest of the game. So here we are. We enter into Wormwoods, or Worm whatever it's called, I forget. Again, I know this area because I 100% there. Wormway is what it's called. Because I spent a couple of hours, maybe close to around, I don't know, 50 hours. I don't know how many hours I have in the game. I have 83 Steam hours, which is probably close to like 50. Oh. Keeping the note, you do not want to go to the other side of the area before you get down here because you can actually unlock this door. And if you don't, you'll fall down here or over there, which it just sucks because that means you have to go all the way through Wormways again, which is just not ideal. Got some roses here before I grab the wonders. Another thing with this area, if you haven't gone here yet, is that there's a bunch of traps that you want to get rid of first before you grab these rosaries, because there's a bit of rosary here and there. And this arena I died to last run, I believe, actually. I should heal there, it's fine. Don't panic. And also remember that you have tools, so use your tools at your expense because tools are your friend in this game. A little lucky there with me. Oh, don't hit me, please. Again, this is the reason why I got dash first, is because you're a lot more scalable with dash. Somebody messaged me on Discord. Oh, my buddy. Yo. What's going on, Connor?
Pimp in distress. Pimp down. What's up?
Pimp down.
Pimp in distress. What's up, twin?
Wanna play some CS Rocket League?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna force you to play RLCraft tonight. I am gonna do that.
Tonight, bro.
Bro, so you just don't want to do it because it's difficult.
Not that it's annoying, because I don't know anything.
Yeah, but you have to learn. That's what makes it fun. It's learning.
I
Bro,
know.
tell me learning's not fun, and be
Okay,
honest.
I'm not gonna. Okay, yes, it's fun. I do agree with that. But the annoying part about it is the fact that like you get killed by everything. Also, the fact
Exactly.
that your like health is not really health; it's like body parts, which I guess it's realism if you want to put it as that. But man, bro, it's just brutal.
All right, so how about I TP you to me, and I can
No.
show you something. All right, well then, guess what? You can play Silk Song while I look for a wormhole potion, and then we play, and then we can play. Cause I'm gonna find one.
Okay, but we play like Rocket League first. We end the night with Minecraft.
All right.
Hey,
Get
I'm
off
giving.
Silk Song.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of a skillful run. Let me at least get to like a good area.
Don't die. Don't die. Wait, did you die again?
From the previous run, yeah, I did. You can see how I died in the VOD. Make
No, I'm
fun
not
of me
watching that.
afterwards.
Great Beast Fly.
No, it was actually way dumber.
Spikes.
No, like, an arena.
Okay. Well, arenas are like the most hard part of the game, so.
True, but...
Wait, we
it
were
was
kind of on the little streak in Rocket League before I left, right?
Mhm.
Alright, one second. Let me take this hoodie off now that I'm inside.
I'm not a
I'm
player
sweating to
Rocket
death. Oh.
League. I've been really loving Rocket League and CS, so...
Have you been enjoying CS actually?
I've never not enjoyed CS. It's just that, like, sometimes
Such
you
a good game.
It is such a good game. See, I don't get
Screw
annoyed.
Valorant.
I don't get it.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, dang it. I don't get
Screw
annoyed
Valorant,
with CS because it's much more predictable in the sense of like there's a lot more technique to it, if that makes sense.
CS is one of those games. It's kind of like Rocket League in that sense, where it's like you can be good easily, but it's insanely hard to master.
Yeah. Like Valorant, it's not. It's way too
Aiming-
hard to
aiming is
master
so much
because
easier.
you have to account for too many things. In CS, the things that you're accounting for are like fine tuning. And so instead of like going at it with like 120 grid like in Valorant, you're going at it with like 990 or like 1080 grid. Or it's like really refined things that like if timings or certain flashes that are better than other flashes or like
Also, util and counterpick is way harder than util in
yes,
Valorant.
way harder. Because in Valorant, like smokes are you can just put them exactly where you want it. Versus like in CS, you have to know the lineup to know exactly where you want it. Like if you want to create a one-way,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta learn the lineup for it. Oh, you want to learn a flash lineup that gets like exactly that perfect peak angle. And,
Valorant, you press your
Mirage.
ability, you go into shadow mode, and you place your smoke wherever you want it.
Yeah. Omen, Breach, Clove, like you name it. But like in
Also-
comparison, it's just a lot more like fine tuning, which I like.
Also, the nades in that game move with your movement.
What do
Does
you
that
mean?
make sense? So, like, if you're walking sideways and you throw
Yeah,
nades, the
yeah,
nades
yeah,
go
yeah.
sideways.
Juanita.
Yeah. Which is cool because that means there's a lot more variability.
Yeah. Which I don't think it's like that in Valorant.
No.
I remember, because I mean, I used to main KO.
Yeah.
Did I ever play Valorant with you?
You did. You played KO.
Yeah. My two mains, KO and Cypher.
Yeah. I played Cypher. Cypher's just, I like Cypher. He's just an info-based character that sets up trips that you can just rely on. For the most part, if you take into account like people like TP or jump over them. But yeah. All right, this is a good stopping point for the first Skill Soul Silk Song.